I started Scouts in 6th grade. I didn't get a chance to do Cub Scouts as a kid, so I started in 6th grade, and so I was all excited about my first camp out. And as I'm not the only one, I'm sure, but my first camp out, I froze my tail off. I had no preparation for the cold of the winter, but I learned a lesson and got the right gear the next time. So it was a great experience, and it seemed like every camp out I learned something on, whether it was cooking or warmth or working as a patrol. There was always something I learned from each camp out, and so that was a great way to build on. I think that's the cool thing about scouting, is you kind of build on your experiences, and you learn things and learn to work with people more than you would have just if I was sitting at home. So that's kind of my earliest memories of scouting, being a little colt. There's a lot of similarities between running a company and running a troop or patrol. The ability to motivate people to do something, even though we have paychecks here, and you don't have those in Scouts, but if you've learned to motivate people without a paycheck, I think that's a little easier to, when you have employees but you still need to motivate them so they can, achieve their best efforts and get the most out of their talents and the abilities that they have and make them want to give to the group as a whole. And so I think learning to work together, learning to look for talents in people, I think that's an important aspect I learned in Scouts. Everybody has different things that they bring to the table, and being able to recognize those and entrust people to carry out the job. I think that's a huge deal, both in Scouts and in the workplace. So I've learned a great deal from 6th grade on up in Scouts about how to lead people. I think getting an Eagle kind of not only shows that you can learn the skills and do the requirements, but I think it also demonstrates you have the ability to stick with something and see it through. That's been one of the things I've noticed on a lot of the Eagle Scouts that I've met throughout my life, is that they tend to stick with stuff and work all the way through it. And you can learn a lot from scouting, no matter if you're in it for 6 months or 6 years or 60 years. It's a fantastic organization to learn different skills. But for me personally, having the confidence that I can finish something is great. I remember being in college and having, I forget what the situation was, but it was like I felt a lot of pressure on me to do something that seemed insurmountable, but I thought, I got it, my Eagle Scout, I can do this, I got this. So having that confidence to complete a job and help others through it